had an opportunity and was quick with the camera, so I pulled this out and captured a little something here for you.
I see you got the UA outfit on.
Got the UA outfit. Here we go.
Hey there, Benjamin. I am at GalaxyCon Raleigh this weekend, and while I may not necessarily be representing Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks, I have a special friend here who wants to say hello to you.
Benjamin, what's up? We're here in Raleigh and we miss you. I hope you're having a Plus Ultra day. Go Beyond.
Plus Ultra.
Hi, I got lockjaw. Dory. Hey, what's good, everybody? It's me, your hero, Benjamin Banks, and you're watching Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. And today I'm doing a review for My Hero Academia, Season 5, Episode 18, The Unforgiven. So before I get into today's review, make sure that you like this video, you subscribe to the channel, and you hit that bell button so that way you're always notified when we have new content here on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. And like D always says, podcast link is down in the description. Like, follow, subscribe. That's what he always says. And before I get into today's review, I hope that you enjoyed that little video that I had put at the start of the review. I can't believe that Justin Briner had said, hey to me. I'm a huge Deku fan. You see, I have him here on the table with me. He's always here by my side when I do these interviews and reviews. And I just want to say thank you, Johnny 5, for doing that for me. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this episode review. We saw on last week's episode that the Todoroki family, like, they're still kind of in shambles after they invited Midoriya, Todoroki, Shoto to be exact, and Bakugo over to the house for dinner. And Natsuo, he had ended up leaving because he couldn't do this. You know, like I said in last week's review, he still hates his father because of the death of Toya. And, you know, he pretty much just doesn't want anything to do with him. So he ends up leaving. And we see that he ends up getting snatched up by one of Endeavor's enemies from his past that he had captured, known as Ending. And Ending, he has this quirk where it's kind of similar to Setsuo, who uses the tape. And it's also kind of similar to Azawa, how he has the binding restraints and whatnot. And like, this is this guy's quirk, and it looks like he takes a drug to enhance his quirk ability. I'm assuming that this is Trigger, like how we saw on the episode a couple of weeks ago. And you know, Trigger, it is a drug that is similar to what Overhaul was trying to do with the drug to erase or give heroes or villains an enhanced quirk ability. So it looked like it was that. I'm assuming that it's that. If you do know that that is what he used, then let me know in the comments. If I'm wrong, call me out on it. It's no biggie. But yeah, he ends up snatching up Natsuo, and when Endeavor is taking the boys back home and letting them know that, hey, this is what we're going to be doing for training, they're attacked by Ending, and he has Natsuo on entangled. And so Endeavor, like, he leaps straight into battle, but then he ends up getting scared because he's afraid that he's going to lose Natsuo, just like how he lost Toya. And because of this moment of, you know, him just stopping in the heat of battle, you have Todoroki, Shoto, and Bakugo. I don't know why I said Shoto, because I said Shoto earlier, but you had Shoto, Bakugo, and Deku. They hopped out of the car and they ended up saving the day. This episode, it was a way to kind of show the growth that the three of them have had since they've been training with Endeavor. It's kind of similar to what I was saying about how when Goku and Krillin were training with Master Roshi, they were doing a bunch of running around and carrying stuff. And while it didn't look like it was training them, it did help them get faster and it helped them get stronger. So it's the same thing with the three musketeers, as people like to call them. And it's just like they were able to stop Ending. They stopped him. Endeavor, he had a heart-to-heart conversation with Natsuo, and you know, Natsuo still said that he doesn't forgive him. Like, it's kind of like, it's funny because I just started watching BoJack Horseman, and on BoJack Horseman, you know, one of his friends, he was dying from cancer, and BoJack went to his house and he was trying to, you know, patch things up with him and like be a friend and get closure because his friend was dying. But his friend was just like, no, you don't get closure. It's just like, you stopped talking to me for 25 years and now I'm dying and you want to come over here and act like everything's cool. And like, that's the same thing that's going on with Natsuo right now. And it's just like Endeavor, he says that he wants to atone. He wants to be a better parent. And he does know that Natsuo does have kindness in him. And he just wants everybody to come together again and be a family. And Endeavor, like, this is his redemption, and he's trying to do his best to be a good father. So we're going to see where this goes further on. It looks like that everything is okay. It looks like that Todoroki Shoto is, more and more open to working with his father and trying to be, build that family relationship, I guess. But yeah, I mean, like I said, really good episode. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. The action was good. We got to see Midoriya. He used Black Whip. He ended up saving three vehicles, and in each vehicle there were people inside of them, so that was really cool. Bakugo, he ended up saving Natsuo after Endeavor had stopped because Natsuo was about to get smashed by a train, and then Shoto was able to stop ending. So it was cool that they were all able to work together and do this. And then we also got a moment too where Fuyama, she was like, thank you for being a friend to my brother, as she was holding Midoriya's hands. And this is actually trending on Twitter right now because of the Shoto Deku show. I don't know what the name is, but it's trending on Twitter right now because a lot of fans, they ship Todoroki and Deku together. I think it's called Todo Deku or something like that. I don't know, but it's trending online right now. So if you're a fan of that, then this episode was for you. But yeah, that's all I got to say. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this week's episode, and let's talk about it, what you're expecting to see on next week's episode. I'm all for it. It looks like that the show is about to come to an end for this season, and I really hope that they do the villain academia stuff. If not, then that's probably going to be happening in the next season, which is something that I assumed, but it looked like we were going that route, so we'll see. But with that being said, you can follow me, your hero, Benjamin Banks, at KingBenji_Banks on Twitter and Instagram. You can find me on Facebook at Benjamin Banks. I should be the first person to pop up. If not, then I need to contact Mr. Zuckerberg. Thank you again for watching this video. Check out some of our other reviews, interviews, and reaction videos that we have here on the channel. And then check out our podcast where we release new episodes every Tuesday. Like I always say, keep that pinky up, stay positive. We'll see you next time on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Peace.
Thanks again, everybody, for watching another episode of Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe to the channel. Podcast, we got that too. Make sure you give us a thumbs up and hit that bell for further episodes and notifications. Thanks a lot to our patrons. And if you don't mind, join the Patreon. We'll be having new specials coming up soon.